Stop scrolling right now. Almost everyone misses the real heart of this magical giant movie, and it is far deeper than just a cute children's fairy tale. Most people remember the BFG as just a sweet, whimsical kids' fantasy, film directed by Steven Spielberg. They see it as a simple story about a little girl and a friendly giant, full of silly giant jokes, dream magic, and colorful adventures. Viewers write it off as light family entertainment, meant only for children. But this movie hides one of the most beautiful, powerful messages about kindness, loneliness, and true friendship you will ever find.
Beautifully.
You do. You really do.
It does not just spark wonder, it teaches you how to see the world with a gentle heart, no matter how big or small you are. The story follows Sophie, a lonely little orphan girl living a quiet, sad life with no family and no one to care for her. One night, she is snatched away from her bed by a mysterious, towering giant. At first, she is terrified for her life, but she soon realizes this giant is nothing like the brutal man eating monsters that rule giant country. He is kind, quiet, gentle, and an outcast among his own kind. He spends his days catching and giving good dreams to sleeping children all across the human world. What makes this film feel so fresh and surprising is its complete twist on the usual giant monster trope. All the other giants are huge, cruel bullies who love fighting, stealing, and hunting humans. They mock and torment the BFG endlessly for being different, for being soft. In a world where strength equals power and cruelty equals respect, the BFG chooses to remain gentle anyway. This single choice makes him braver and greater than every single giant who tries to hurt him. This is the priceless takeaway. The movie gives every viewer, young and old, true size and strength have nothing to do with how tall or powerful you are. Real greatness comes from choosing kindness, even when everyone around you chooses cruelty.
Yeah, or he hears it right now.
It takes far more courage to be gentle, patient, and merciful than it does to fight, bully, and intimidate others. So many people in real life try to act tough and mean to feel powerful. But this story shows you the biggest soul, the kindest heart, is always the strongest one of all. The bond between Sophie and the BFG is deeply touching and full of resonance. Both of them are lonely outcasts. She is tiny, alone, and overlooked in the human world. He is massive, misunderstood, and alone in the giant world. Together, they find something neither of them ever had before. Someone who truly sees them, accepts them, and treats them as an equal, no matter their size or differences. Their friendship proves that connection and love do not care about height, age, or where you come from. When the evil giants threaten to invade the human world and harm innocent children, the pair makes a brave plan. They stand up against overwhelming odds, ask for help, and finally put an end to the giants' terrible reign. The iconic helicopter scene, where the monstrous bullies are taken away and stranded forever at sea, is not just an exciting action moment. It is justice for every person who has ever been bullied or picked on for being different. Visually breathtaking and full of Spielberg's signature magic, every frame feels warm, dreamlike, and alive. The magic of dreams, the wonder of giant country, and the tiny quiet moments between Sophie and the BFG stay with you long after the movie ends. The ending is not a typical fairy tale happily ever after. They do not stay together forever, but they carry each other's kindness with them for the rest of their lives. It teaches you that true friendship does not need to stay side by side forever. It lives on in the heart, forever changing who you are. The BFG is far more than just a children's fantasy adventure. It is a beautiful fable for every lonely soul, every person who has ever felt like an outsider. It reminds you to protect your gentleness, to stand up for what is right, and to always be kind, even when the world is not kind to you. Once you finish watching this film, you will understand one eternal truth. You do not need to be loud, aggressive, or big to be a giant. The greatest giants in this world are simply those who choose to be kind.